Hi there. This is not a traditional ZapperBox video. We just released the first non-beta release, version 1.0.2 with OS 12.05. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. When you do an update to this, the OS and the application are both rolled in one. It's a large file. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes to download and then install. There's a link here that where you can click in the release notes to watch a complete video of the entire process. Now, there's been some questions about the OS version. To check the OS version, you go into the About Device Info screen, and there is something called the AOSP version, and that's the date when the OS was built. The last 4 digits are the date, and the date should be 1205, which is after you do the update. It'll be December 5th. The previous OS was September 20th, so 0920. And in order to do an OS update, you must be running at least version 0.12.1, because that's the first application version that can download the complete OS flash image. Then we want to talk about the what features we're working on. So the next version, 1.1, we will show at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, and we'll be in the ATSC booth in number 17783. We'll be showing play, pause, fast forward, rewind. These are called trick modes in the industry. So you can pause live TV and rewind it and play it and all that. We'll also show 14-day guide data. So we'll do our best as soon as the show is over to productize this and release it for everybody. But we're not sure. There's a lot of moving parts to getting it out to everybody, but we're working on it. So, and then finally in the revision history, you will see that we fixed some minor changes. This is for a single tuner device. This is a slight improvement to the search. Number 3 was an issue we saw in Atlanta, but might be present in other cities. Only affects ATSC 1.0. We improved multi-PLP support. As you know, ATSC 3.0, you can have multiple physical layer pipes on a single 6 megahertz channel that can carry up to 50 megabits. Most broadcasters are using about 25 megabits. And these channels can be, this bandwidth can be split into multiple pipes. And it's just a little bit more complicated than ATSC 1, where you tune to the entire 6 megahertz band all at once and get all the data. In ATSC 1, I believe it's 19.2 megabits. But in ATSC 3, you can vary the bandwidth and you can allocate it to different services. In any case, that's been added. Now, we have released the 7-key simple remote user interface. It's hidden because we just didn't have enough time to get it as a separate setting in the menu. So if you click on this link here, I need to change the color. You click on it, it downloads this file called Using the Simple UI Remote. And then I have this file open. If I go to Using the Simple Remote User Interface, you can enter this number on the keypad and go into the user interface. And then to exit the user interface, you must enter this again, but not using the remote control keys, but the number pad on the screen. And you'll see we have something called a navigation pad. and you must use the keys on the navigation pad to get out. If you just power cycle the box and restart it, that will not change the user interface. So in any case, eventually we will have a second remote control, but for now, all we have is the user interface that can be used with the same remote control, which has, I believe, 25 keys on it. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. And going back to the release notes, the main fix here is that in the last OS release, 0920, we had fixed lip sync issues, and the standby mode had stopped working. So now the standby mode works properly. Also, in the last release, there was one remaining issue in ATSC1, which is the interlaced content like 480i or 1080i. Sometimes it would have jagged edges. It would get into this mode, so we fixed that. And those are the two big issues that were fixed in the operating system. And rest is these improvements. So I have already posted a video with a simple remote control user interface, and now we have released it, but it's kind of hidden. When you access it, it says it's an Easter egg or something, so it's just a little fun thing. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're notified, and we look forward to releasing a lot of new and fun features as time goes by. Goodbye.